In order to perform the femoral piriformis stretch, we are going to lay on our back. The non-working leg is going to be moved in toward the midline with the foot pointed in. The working leg is going to have the knee at 90 degrees. That's going to make sure that the knee does not get pulled on during this stretch, because in this stretch there's two motions happening. One, we're bringing the knee across toward the opposite shoulder, and two, we're then pulling the foot toward the floor. So the knee goes across toward the opposite shoulder, and then we pull the foot toward the floor with the opposite hand. We use our same side hand to help pull the knee toward the opposite shoulder, and then our opposite hand helps to pull the foot toward the floor. That's where the stretch actually happens. If at any point you ever feel this stretch in your knee too much, because we should feel it in the back of the hip, if you ever feel this stretch in your knee too much, that means you need to straighten the knee. That normally means that your knee is at less than 90 degrees and you need to straighten it. So again, two motions happening here. One, we're reaching the knee toward the opposite shoulder. Then two, we're pulling the foot toward the floor. Knee toward the opposite shoulder. Foot gets pulled toward the floor to point the knee out. Knee toward the opposite shoulder. Foot gets pulled toward the floor to point the knee out. Knee toward the opposite shoulder. Foot gets pulled toward the floor in order to point the knee out. At no point should we feel this stretch in our knee. If we feel this stretch in our knee, then we need to straighten the knee a little bit. But again, hand on the same side helps pull the knee across. Opposite hand helps pull the foot toward the floor. It's on that foot toward the floor motion that the stretch happens. So it's only at that point we want to count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Try to make sure you're breathing out on the stretch. Don't hold your breath.